Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm an exam survivor.
Hi, Sophia. Hi, Sophia.
Hi, so here. In today's video, we're gonna do exactly what is mentioned in the title. But before we get there, let me tell me my story, how I actually managed to have so many exams.
First, I did an entry exam in my primary school, and since I failed one, I had to try another school and one more exam. Then I did 5 secondary school finals before enrolling to my BA. Then I did BA entry exams. There were 15 of them in one summer, since I did a desperate move to be enrolled in one of the 4 major Moscow universities, and indeed succeeded with only one of them. Then, since I am an old school person, I had 5 years of an old school BA. Every year I had 2 exam periods, and hence 76 exams for 5 years. After passing this ordeal, I decided I need more adventure in my life and enrolled a PhD program. Hence, here again, I had 3 entry exams. I failed my first attempt on PhD, waited for a couple of years, and tried again, plus 5 entry exams, and I'm a PhD student. Here I had some more exams in English and philosophy, and in ancient Greek that I followed separately, 6 exams in total. I didn't finish that PhD for social economical reasons, the lack of proper libraries in my country, and thought, why not to move to Belgium and start it all from scratch? I enrolled a research master program in Leuven. No entry exams this time, and had 24 exams for 2 years, plus 8 French exams, since I took French courses, and 2 English ones for the same reason. Thanks God, during my Belgian PhD, we didn't have any exams. Oh, sorry, totally forgot, before the Belgian story, I had to pass an English exam for a C1 level, and here came this, IELTS, the most monstrous of all. I wouldn't recommend to anyone, so let's sum it up. Here we have 147 exams.
Okay. So now you see you're not talking to a genius. I didn't get enough grades for some of my entry exams. And I tell you, passing an exam with high grades is not just a matter of studying hard. Apart from my 147 exams, I also was on the other side, in an examiner's chair. I know how an exam looks from the perspective of an examiner. Can I come in? How many of you are still there? I bet there are 15 more. Oh no. So, if for you an exam is an important event, for your professor is a routine, as soon as your examiners see that crowd that waits for oral exam in the corridor, or the pile of papers that they have to read, they instantly get bored. Hence, the best what you can do while preparing for your oral or written exam is actually to think how you can surprise your examiner. Tell them something that they don't know. You may ask me, how can I actually tell them something that they don't know if they seem to know everything? But I'll tell you what they don't know. They don't know you. They don't know your personal background. They don't know your circumstances. They don't know political situation in your country. They don't know your cultural background. Tell them something from your own experience. I got my highest grade during my research masters in Leuven. Then I actually told the examiner about my recent visit in the local museum. I showed how the theory we had studied was applied to the things that I had seen in that museum, and how those things illustrated the theory. Tell your examiner how that social-political theory that they taught you actually works for your country, or how certain literary theories are used in your local literature. Same with linguistic theories. So, give personalized examples. Employ current political and cultural events and contemporary social phenomena. Give examples that your professor actually didn't mention in his or her course. Or, if you can, give your own critique of the theories and practices you studied. For instance, maybe there are some theories that are so Eurocentric that don't work for your country, culture, or language. Maybe the facts of your own biography oppose those theories. Just look around and you certainly find this information. And remember, your examiners want to be entertained. Do it! But of course, I'm not telling that all professors are so biased that they can't assess your work without being entertained. There is actually another side of what I'm telling. In giving these additional examples, you actually show to your professor that you didn't simply memorize a handbook, but that you have the deeper level of understanding of study material that every professor actually wants to see in their students. So you get higher grades. Finally, we have light. This means we have to film quickly. In order to get to this entertainment, you need to look at your exams positively. See them as an adventure and as a possibility, an opportunity to show yourself. This idea carried me through all my 147 exams. Here is the proof. This is what I posted right after my first winter exams in Leuven. Can you transform your exams from this dreadful necessity into something really exciting and creative? Actually, you can. I know. Sometimes we have in our program some subjects that we don't really like or we don't really understand. For instance, I have a lot of troubles with math at school, and to make math work for me, I created a notebook where I put a lot of mathematical formulas and added some artistic design to it. I also added some historical information about the developments of these formulas. Just be creative. So, set a goal for yourself. What grade do you need? Are you going for a PhD and you need high grades? Or you'll be satisfied with a lower grades for some subjects? For instance, I had practical theology and ethics in my curriculum. These are stuff which methodology I still can't figure out. So I was actually very much eager to explore, but at the same time I was satisfied with lower than usual grades. Because this is not my department and I have a rather vague idea of how practical theology works. So in order not to be disappointed, set a goal for yourself. What grade do you need? What grade do you want? Maybe some subjects or papers won't suffer with a lower grade. When you get to your exam, oral or written, start with the question you know best. This will boost your confidence first of all. But if you are doing an oral exam, you also have a chance to impress your examiner with your very good answers from the start, before you proceed to the question that you know less. Because I can imagine you're thinking that the examiners know this trick as well. You're right, they know, but they don't care. They will most likely allow you to start with any question, because this would be comfortable for you, since it's you who are in the stressful situation. I do it all the time. As an examiner and as a student. As an examiner, I don't really care from what question the student will start the answers. And as a student myself, I did that trick so many times. I don't even remember how many. So, when you're taking your oral exam, try to speak slowly and clearly. When we are nervous, it's very natural to speak really fast. But if you try to speak slowly, you calm yourself and you will sound more confident. You may think it's ridiculous, but once I actually lost grades just because my examiner found me too hesitant, as if I didn't really know the material and tried to probe his reaction, whether I answered correctly or not. Confidence is very important in passing an oral exam. How to look confident if you're really stressed? There is one trick. Did you know that military pilots speak slowly in order to calm themselves and other members of the crew? Their confident and calm voice actually gives confidence to others. So, be like a military pilot and calm down in order to sound more confident. If you're sensitive to noise, don't forget your earplugs for your written exam. And don't hesitate to ask for a separate quiet room for preparation before your oral exam. Otherwise, it may happen that you won't be able to concentrate on your own answers, then people around you are fidgeting and making noises, or even worse, if someone else are answering his or her oral exam in the same room where you preparing your answers. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and thanks a lot to you guys who subscribe to my channel. That's a big thing for me. See you in the next video.